Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. What do we have on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Mookie Betts. Boom. Throws on to first. One out in the top of the first.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way. Boogie's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He sends one out the opposite way, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball that's outside.
Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh gets under it. Takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Just missed. Center field, Hill on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starter, number 70. How about a report on him, Chris? Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
So here is Bryce Harper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a pop-up. Betts under this one. Brings it in. 2 away. Line drive. And that is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Hard hit right side. Harper steps on the bag. 1 out in the second. Line drive. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Here comes the throw into second, and he's got a double. 1 out, runner at second. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab. Ronnie tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Sliced hard but foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's too low. And a full count now. 2 outs with a runner at third. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. That's up with it. Whips it to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Left field. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. One out, runner at second. Here's the Phillies DH, Rafael Marchand. In the air, right field. Edman should have this one. Makes the grab, throws to second, throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts.
Ball.
outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Line drive, and that'll get down for a base hit. And a man aboard.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. High fly ball right field. Schwarber gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Ball 1.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2. Oh, great stop. To first. They get 1. Try to wiggle out of a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the third, Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. And that is out of play.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ball inside.
The 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The next offering misses. And now 3-2. In the air, right field. And there's 1 away. On the ground to third. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now at the plate. In the air to left center. Pajes makes a move towards the gap. And that's the inning. Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the fourth. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That one to first. What a stop. And they get the out. Tommy Edman at the plate. His first time up. Infield comes in now.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
On a line out towards center. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Yeah, the batter now, Dalton rushing. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Lined, and that's a base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. New pitcher on now, Orion Kirkery.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. There's a line drive to left field, and that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Foul ball there. Sosa goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Edman settles under this one, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Tap foul at the plate.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Behind the back flip to the pitcher covering. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. And here comes Alec Ball. He's 0 for 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And there are 2 outs.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. In there for strike 1. And fouled off. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To the right side. Fair ball. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, right side. Harper takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball, that's out.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ohtani stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one fouled off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
On the ground, right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Pitch out, but no action. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Shohei on the go. Fly ball down the line. And that is that. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. On the ground. And that one handled. On to first. A great play deep in the hole. Hit on the ground to short. Betts up with it. On the run. Throw to first.
He's out.
In time. Got him. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Muncy. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right side. Harper takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So up next, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No mess.
He hauls it in. 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Foul ball there.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Pitch misses. Ball one.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Chopped in the ground, and that's just foul. In the air, right field. Edman under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Caught up now trying to get to third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Turner at third with 2 away. That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's through for a hit. Knocks it down. The throw comes in too late. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The 0-2.
0-2 count, you've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Good to get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Ground ball right side. The underhand flip. And he gets him. Nicely done. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, left field. Marsh on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Alvarado in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Hernandez around third. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber has a beat on it. And that is that. Back here in Queens, last chance for the home team. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hernandez drop step going back. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing. On the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hill at the plate now. That's ball one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Second and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Move to second. Crawford dives back in, but they got him. This to third. Muncy. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, number 70. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
This one in the air, center field, and there's one down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
That's the ball.
Just underway from Tropicana Field. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throw, safe. Austin Riley at the plate.
No, that's the ball.
That one outside. And that's ball two. Should be extra bases. Ozzie flying around third. And that is that. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. What a stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In plenty of time to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there. Back foot slider struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets under it and makes the grab. And there's one away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. No score here in the second.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. To third, Muncy. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there,
the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the second, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. Slider squirts away. But no advance. That's ball one. Man at second. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Laser to the gap should score the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 on, nobody out. A run in at bottom half of inning number 2. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Pages around third. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This one in the air right field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up 1 base.
Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Back here in Tampa Bay, now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin.
That's the ball.
And it's fouled away. Nice grab. over to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Just missed. Foul ball. Fouled off left side. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. And he's out on the tag. 2 out, space is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay, set for the bottom of the third. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Freeman, a former MVP, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Smoked on the ground a second. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of big...
Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Comes up empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Move to second, he's picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown, and they tag him out. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Matt Olson. Fly to center his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. 1 up, 1 down. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, looking to stop. Throw to the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Oh!
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much.
Base hit into center field. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Now here is Dalton rushing. This one in the air, center field. White on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Tampa Bay, now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. That one fouled off. 0-1 down. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single. So digging in, Drake Baldwin. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Two down. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Hicklin off of first with 2 away. Just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him. 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Bounced up the middle. Albies fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Foul ball there. Fouled off to the right.
That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out there to center. That's out number 2. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and Hernandez is out. All set for the top of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Nope, that's away.
Inside,
That's out the corner.
ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Albies on the move. And it remains 2-2. Runner goes again. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Austin Riley. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop to second, but he beats the throw.
He's there.
Save.
He was all over that one. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
Swing and a miss. That's inside. Ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Tying run at the plate. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, right field. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2. So up next, Mauricio Dubon. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. A 2-run homer, and they rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Edmonds sprinting for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ball one, no strikes. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. In the air to left center. And there's one away. Here's Muncy to hit. That one not close. And it's 1-0. He was late there. Strike one. That clips the corner.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Good job to fight that one off. Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. For the third, save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base. Infield comes in now. The changeup missing. Ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone, and worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Outside low. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one inside, and that is ball 1. On a line out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Shohei to the plate and scores. It's 5-5. Go-ahead run on base. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner edges away at second. And that's outside. Right side. And foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
That's a really good take.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. A the lead. It's 8-5. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-5. So 2 down. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. We go to the top of the seventh. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Eli White. New arm out of the bullpen, Edgardo Henriquez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He'll do it himself. One pitch and 1 out. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. They're down to their final strike. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 9-6. To the right side, Freeman steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Player runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
9-6 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Ready to go? Here's Mookie Betts. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. The 0-1. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Late with the swing there. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Not able to hold up on that pitch in the dirt. That's strike one. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag, and they cut him down going for two. Bouncer to second. Albies tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that's the third out. Back here at Chase Field, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Center. Should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Muncy throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's Austin Riley. And that one hit to first. Freeman steps on the bag. 2 away down.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. Back here in the desert, top of the second, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out towards right center field. White gets under it. One down. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Sale measures 6 feet 6 inches, 180 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Here's a 2-0. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tommy Edman. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Sliced hard but foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it. The zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next pitch misses. Ball 3. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner on the go. Laser could be extra bases. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Man, that feels so good when you can win a battle like that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Dalton rushing. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Mateo sends it to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Matt Olson down, 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
And that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. And that is out of play. Outside, ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That's outside. Ball 2. Liner, caught at second.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Freeman will take his base. One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Pitches in for a strike. 0-2. Teoscar goes down on strikes. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And that's a strikeout lifted. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo.
Ball one.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 1 away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
2 down. Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3rd out. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chris Sale back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Snags it on the run. 1 down. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Hicklin should have this one. And there's 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, so here's the Braves designated hitter, Kyle Farmer. Hit on the ground to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Rojas tags the runner for 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Joey Bart. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Drake Baldwin looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Brewer Hicklin. Next up for the so now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Out to short. That's out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Late swing fouled off.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. This one in the air, center field. Harris on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the order. Here's Mookie now, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
This one in the air. Riley. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And takes low for ball one.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's going to be Eli White. He's already homered in this game. Mateo runs. Safe and Zaki with a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. Top 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
No, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Strike 2. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
On a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. That clips the zone. And the count is even 2-2. Next pitch is outside. Runner breaks for third. Slice to right. Caught. And now a chance to double the runner off second. Oh, got it. A huge double play for the defense. Bottom of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And he swings through that one. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And a base hit. Throw holds him at second, with the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Now a move being made for a pinch. Dominic Smith, a critical at bat in this game for him. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
In the air, left field. Base hit into the outfield. In comes a run from second. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's one down. Fouled off left side. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. The swing was good, able to shoot the ball. The middle didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
It's so tough to come in as a pitch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and gets it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Now, Eli White. And that one fouled off. Strike 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That ball's carrying. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Hit hard, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
On the strike, the pitch. Ripped to right. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. And he's out. Couldn't get back in. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That's outside. Ball 3. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
And that's through there for a strike. And now it's 3-2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And the 0-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. One out man at first. Miguel Rojas. So they're making a move for a battle. The bench. Kyle Tucker. Runner on first and 1 down for him. That one pushed to the left and foul.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Muncy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air to left center. Harris has a beat on it. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The Braves up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.